Rent versus buy. Understanding the financial and psychological trade-offs of home ownership. The decision to rent or buy a home is rarely just about numbers. It's a blend of financial strategy, emotional comfort, long-term planning, and personal identity. For many people, owning a home represents stability and accomplishment. For others, renting offers freedom, flexibility, and fewer responsibilities. A thoughtful analysis requires looking beyond the surface, especially at sunk costs like taxes, insurance, and maintenance, as well as the potential upside of asset appreciation. The financial reality behind renting and buying sunk costs. Home ownership comes with unavoidable expenses, property taxes, insurance, maintenance, repairs, and sometimes HOA fees. These costs don't build equity, they simply keep the home functional and compliant. Appreciation potential. Real estate can grow in value over time, but appreciation isn't guaranteed. Markets fluctuate, and gains often depend on location, economic cycles, and how long you hold the property. Renting costs. Renters avoid repair bills and property taxes, but they also miss out on equity growth. Rent can increase annually, and there's no asset at the end of the lease. Breaking down the true cost of ownership. Buying a home is more than a mortgage payment. Owners must consider property taxes that rise with assessed value. Maintenance often estimated at 1 to 3% of the home's value per year. Insurance and possibly private mortgage insurance, PMI. Unexpected repairs, from roof leaks to appliance failures. These are non-recoverable expenses, meaning they don't increase your home's value. They're simply the price of ownership. Renters, on the other hand, typically pay one predictable monthly cost and avoid these financial surprises. The psychological side of the decision. Stability and control. Homeowners often feel more rooted. They can renovate, paint, and personalize without permission. Flexibility and mobility. Renters can move for new opportunities, avoid being tied to a mortgage, and sidestep the stress of selling a home. Identity and social pressure. Cultural expectations can make buying feel like the right choice, even when renting may be more financially sound. When buying doesn't make financial sense. Buying may not be ideal if you plan to move within a few years, your local market is overpriced or declining, you don't have savings for repairs or emergencies, your mortgage would consume too much of your income. In these cases, renting can be the smarter, safer option, when buying can be a strong, long-term move. Buying may be advantageous if you plan to stay put for 5 to 10 plus years. Your market has strong historical appreciation. You have a solid emergency fund. You value stability and long-term equity building. Over time, a well-chosen home can become a powerful wealth-building asset. Conclusion. The rent versus buy decision isn't a universal formula, it's a personal equation. Financially, it requires weighing sunk costs against potential appreciation. Psychologically, it's about choosing between flexibility and stability. The right choice depends on your goals, lifestyle, and long-term plans.